Episode 16 Recap, A Call to the Sea. The team returns to the Grey Watch after the explosion at the gala. Eliar reveals the signet ring and parchment found on the dead governor's body. Otka takes a look and determines that it's fake. They decide to go to the Greneth, Eric the Red, the blacksmith who they visited earlier, to see if he's awake, to see if he can determine whether or not it's fake or if he has any information. Inside, the Greneth lets them in. He pulls out some equipment, an ocular device, to thoroughly inspect the ring. It is indeed fake, and that he knows of a few others who could forge such a thing, but that's all he gives them. Otka and Lanadurn return back to the Grey Watch. And night ensues. They wake up in the morning and formulate a plan. When that's going on, they hear shout and commotion out in the streets. Some guards and a group crowding around them. On a podium, someone announcing that Governor Atmos Hollins had died, and that there's strict curfew, and that there's going to be locked down gates, and trade and travel is being reduced. The team heads down to the port to seek out Captain Amador to see if they can catch a ride on his ship. At first, when they get down there, he's busy, and they get turned away. They decide to get a drink. When they do so, they begin to overhear some arguing and bantering back and forth. They hear what's going on. The captain is disturbed by the lack of ability to leave. A few minutes later, the area clears out. Eliar goes to Captain Amador and formulates a plan that he can obtain some documents for him. They return back to the Grey Watch, where they meet Halvor. Inside, they forge some documents using the signet ring that they found on the dead governor's body. Needing more parchment and ink, Otka ventures up to Nevrel's room. The door's locked, and Maladar helps by giving Otka the key. She enters in and goes back to the same desk. But this time, she stumbles across a secret compartment, a drawer filled with signet rings from a bunch of different peoples and tribes. So, she checks that out, and the only ring missing is Lanadurn's. She finds it interesting, grabs some parchment and ink, and heads back down. They forge 2 documents, one from Lanadurn and one from the liaison. Eliar's was poor, Otka's was good, so they used hers. They pack everything up, and they start heading down to the port. Maladar and the potions and the team. Once they get to the docks, this is where the episode ends.